If we wait until we're ready, we're going to be waiting for the rest of our lives. And just like repetition is the mother of skill, procrastination is the thief of dreams. And today we're going to find out exactly how to stop procrastinating once and for all. Great morning, my extremely great champions. Hope you all feeling the absolute best you've ever felt. Today we're going to go on a little adventure together, hang out with Lalita and Kenzo, go sort out Kenzo's South African passport and South African citizenship, and once and for all find out how to stop procrastinating forever. If you don't know who we are, I'm Ryan, this is my vlog, this is Lalita, my wife, the best thing that's ever happened to me, Kenzo, my son, the greatest champion in the world, and we here living our dream in Thailand, making videos every single day, and all we want to do is have mad fun together, make you feel great, and share our story with you. So pump that subscribe button. We all woke up like 30 minutes earlier because we specifically wanted to get to the train earlier because we knew, or we know, that today we got to do Kenzo's South African citizenship. Please take a look behind me at how extremely packed the train is, and like the train station is this morning. No doubt we're going to be like at least 2.5 hours late. That went much better than expected. It only ended up taking 45 minutes to get here. Now we've just boarded the taxi. Got beautiful Luk Tung traditional Thai music playing, and very amazingly and excitingly, we have a girl taxi driver. So I'm really excited to see how that turns out. Now we're on our way to the government department to start the process of this champion over here getting his South African passport and South African citizen. See you guys real soon. Fortunately, everything went smoother than smooth. Once we arrived here, it was like just a matter of 5 minutes. They gave us a number. Now we're gonna wait for translation, like his birth certificate, her marriage certificate, well, our marriage certificate, and her change of surname certificate. So they're gonna translate that, and the rest is just a waiting game. It's gonna be super boring. Not much going on here. There's just a bit of food, a bit of tea, and we'll catch up with you guys just now. Can you see any changes to my face? Like more or less round about there, like right there. So when we were finished at the passport place, Kenzo, the champion, took it upon himself to systematically remove a portion of my skin. So everything went real smooth, and actually we're back in the heart of Bangkok now. What's going to happen is they're going to send the documents to us in 3 days time, verified and authorized and ready for my embassy to receive them. And then from there it's just a matter of waiting, and then my son will have the best of both worlds and have dual citizenship. So now there's nothing really more for us to do today, so let's just head on back and find out how we can stop procrastinating forever. If you're wondering who is this champion telling me to stop procrastinating, let me tell you, I never always used to be this champion. In fact, I used to be the master of procrastinating and procrastination. And here are 3 examples in my very own life where I wish I had taken action sooner. The first one is, I wish that I had lost weight a whole lot sooner. For about 10 years, I was training, but I never actually got into any worthwhile or worthy shape, right? And in fact, I would train and I was so bloated because of the combination between the gym and the enormous amount of calories that I was like a blimp. And in fact, I used to get teased at gym while I was on the treadmill that you couldn't even see my ankles, right? So that's the first thing that I wish that I had taken action on sooner, because the way I look now and feel now, you can't put a price on the emotions that this has created. And because of those emotions, the amounts of new doors that have opened for me. Like now I'm literally waking up feeling phenomenal, going to bed feeling lighter, and going about my day feeling a whole lot more proud because I've taken action and I've stopped procrastinating in getting in the shape that I'm in now. It always used to be like, oh, I'll start dieting after the holiday, you know, or I'll start dieting on Monday, or let's do one more cheat and then we'll start dieting. So that's the first one. So I understand where all of you are coming from. The next thing is, I wish that I had stopped procrastinating on actually getting out of South Africa. Like back in 2005 already, I was working for a company that for a whole year was on a dwindling spiral, and I thought this company was going to sort themselves out, but eventually in 2005 they got closed down by the Financial Services Board. So for like a whole year I worked there, and for like absolutely nothing, I wasted my time. And back then already I had a dream of just leaving, you know, living. I had this like burning desire inside of me to somehow that there's a life of like of thunder waiting for me out there. There has to be more than this. And I said to my friend, come, let's get tickets and let's go. And he's like, no, where will we stay? Where will we work? How will we do it? And he came up with like 10 reasons why it won't work instead of the one reason why it would work. So that's the second thing. And finally, now I'm here, I'm living in Thailand and all my dreams have come true. But what, it's only like, it's more than like 12 years later. So that's the other thing. If I had taken action then in 2005, I would have been a whole lot happier. Then the final thing is, like, also around that time, 2005, I was already making like prank videos, but on a phone, you know, like I didn't have the intelligence or the know-how or the exposure back then to actually, you know, take a camera, record on the camera and put it on YouTube. So I didn't know about YouTube. In fact, I don't even think YouTube was out then. But I was taking like the old Samsung flip phone, and my friends were sitting in the boardroom and we were making pranks, but phone version, right? So I wish that I'd stopped procrastinating, and I wish that I had started this YouTube channel a whole lot earlier, because I really believe that traditional television is going one way, and YouTube and vlogging and the kind of way, like entertainment on demand, I really believe that that is the next step, that is the future. So I wish that I'd stopped procrastinating, and I wish that I had taken action a whole lot sooner and gotten into entertaining and video making back then already. So with that, here are the steps. The very first step in stopping to procrastinate would be just to relax and completely just forget about half of the things that you are expected to do. Meaning, apply the law of vital few, which states that 80% of the effects in your life come from 20% of the causes. Which means that any goal or situation or circumstance that you're trying to manifest, only 20% of all that you do day in and day out really contributes to the final outcome of your manifestation or your desire. Before the steps, I just want to say one more thing. Working hard in life does not mean you're going to be successful. The most important thing in life is to have fun and enjoy what you do. And here are two examples to illustrate what I'm trying to say. Take a dad, for example, that doesn't enjoy being a dad, but he works really hard at it, versus a dad that maybe doesn't work as hard at being a dad, but has more fun being a dad. He's going to be far more successful at being a dad than the dad that doesn't enjoy being the dad. Another example I can give you is Logan Paul doesn't work hard at all, spends his life having fun, and he is extremely successful. So what I'm trying to say is that procrastinating or procrastination isn't necessarily always a bad thing. Like, if you are doing something else and that's basically taking up your time, like you're procrastinating doing X and you're not focusing on your work, maybe, just maybe, you should consider focusing full time on procrastinating, meaning whatever it is that is taking your time, instead of you doing your actual job or whatever the task is at hand that you're supposed to do, maybe you should stop completely whatever it is that you're doing now. Like whatever job you're doing, you obviously don't love it, you're obviously not happy there, otherwise you wouldn't be procrastinating. Like, I don't procrastinate about gym, I don't procrastinate about having fun, I don't procrastinate about making videos, I don't procrastinate about spending time with my family, because I really love it. Okay, that said, why don't you have a look at making a full-time living from whatever it is that you are spending your time doing, rather than what you think you should be doing. Just to end off, here are 3 points to help streamline your time. So number one, every single morning when you wake up, the first thing you do is write down exactly what you need to achieve that day, and completely go about your day ignoring every single thing that isn't in perfect alignment or perfect harmony with everything that you wrote down at the start of that day. Number two is get a routine. Even though I live in Thailand, every single day of my life is extremely structured and extremely routine. Like, I know that without fail, every day I wake up at 5 a.m. I'm at gym by 6:15. I'm at home by 12 o'clock. We bath and shower Kenzo at 8 p.m. And every single night without fail, we are asleep by 10 p.m. And this kind of routine helps me know exactly what I'm doing every second of every minute of every day, which makes it impossible for me to go off course, because I know what is expected of me every single day. And finally, only ever do what you love, because if you're doing what you love, it no longer becomes a task where procrastination would become possible. It's in fact become a passion. Guys, that's it for today. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being part of this. Join the happiness movement. Smile at strangers. Compliment everyone. Be a champion. Be different. Be phenomenal. See you tomorrow.